Good morning, Ravens. It's another beautiful Friday, and we hope you're feeling great.
If you're a CCA student, it's around 9:45 a.m., and the next 8 minutes are probably going to be the best 8 minutes of your day. Anyways, I'm Jack.
And I'm Noah.
And this is Cca-Tv. Student safety has become a relevant topic in recent weeks.
We spoke to students and administrators about school safety concerns and addressed the national conversation about arming teachers.
It's important to remember that when you hear something or see something, you say something.
I think the shooting in Florida is pretty scary, and if I was in that situation, I would definitely want to push for gun control.
I think it's horrible that it's a normal thing that happens, and it's probably it is a really scary thing that happens too often. I think CC is a very safe environment, but I think there are still measures that can be taken.
See something, hear something, say something. Don't be hesitant to come and speak to a teacher, a counselor, an administrator, and let us know, hey, that individual said this, it's worth you checking out. This is a big enough school that no 4 people or 6 people or 125 people can do it alone. So you're a part of that process, and we want you to know that and own that and help us to make sure that you come here feeling safe and you leave here having felt like I was in a safe place.
So as far as my thoughts specifically, I'm not here to talk about what my political viewpoint is or how I feel or what I want to make happen. But I can share with you that I've talked to a number of teachers, and the reality is the teachers that I've talked to don't feel comfortable being armed.
I don't want to have a gun.
I think there's a lot of reasons why that's a really bad idea. I think it sets a bad environment. I think accidents could happen that normally would never happen. I mean, I don't want to be an armed person.
I feel like I got a lot of training on how to be a teacher, and I feel really confident about teaching. And I have 0 training on having or using a gun. I think having like a police officer on campus, a lot of schools I've worked at have had police officers on campus, and I felt fine about that. I feel like they're very trained to have a gun and know when and how to use it.
But we also want our students to know what to do in this situation. There's what's called run, hide, fight, and you all will be learning about that on some level in your classrooms in the next couple weeks.
It's alarming to think these recent incidents could result in the arming of our teachers.
In other news this week, you may have noticed that some of the statues on campus have been covered up.
This was the unfortunate result of vandalism that occurred recently.
So we're not really sure what happened to all the statues. We know that there was some vandalism that happened probably about a week ago. The green dragon had the chimes torn off of it. This is the most damaged piece. Sometimes when things like this happen, there are ways to fix it. Well, all of these statues were built with the plan that if anything ever did happen to them, they are repairable. Probably within 2 weeks, they'll be back to new.
I think it's really cool that CCA is expanding what classes that it offers here.
I would recommend the Chinese 1 and 2 classes for any new students because China is a hub for international business. Also, I feel like you'll just have a great time.
Here at CCA, we've had a request in our community to offer Chinese to our students, and the way to do that is to start by offering Chinese 1 and 2. And first we need to see if there's interest, so that is available on course contracts for all incoming students and all returning students.
I think having any new class is always an added bonus at CCA. It drives new interests, new skill sets and talents. Like I said, a lot of kids are taking these classes off campus, so to bring that onto campus, keep kids on campus and involved, I always think is a positive thing.
So hopefully if there's interest for Chinese 1 and 2, if our students continue to be interested in the Chinese language, we can offer Chinese 3, 4, and up to the AP level.
Well, we might not have a football team, but we do have sports.
I'm about to send this ball home, just like boys golf sent Valley Center home with a loss. Why didn't you go home, ball?
So the past 2 years, we really started out with like barely any team. We were at D3, then we won D3 CIF. Yeah, we've just been building our team, getting stronger. We won D2 CIF, and then hopefully D1 next year.
Losing some important players this year, but next year is really going to push us to our limits, and it's going to be really, really fun but hard at the same time.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't even be allowed to touch a baseball.
Well, you're all an insult to the game.
Yeah? You play ball like a girl.
Yeah, we do. We kick.
Hey, no need to quarrel.
Yeah, boys baseball is off to a great start, winning their season opener.
And girls softball is also off to a great start.
We're undefeated.
You've been on my mind.
Imagine as I'm pacing the pews in a church corridor, and I can't help but to hear, no, I can't help but to hear an exchanging of words. What a beautiful wedding, what a beautiful wedding, says the bridesmaid to the waiter.
Sorry guys, but it's time for you to get back to second period.
We'll miss you, but we'll be back next week with a very musical episode.
Hey Black, check out what I've been practicing for our upcoming trip to Australia and New Zealand.
That's awesome, mate. Check out what I've learned how to do for our trip to Australia and New Zealand.
Crikey!
Come with Black and Brown to Australia
and New Zealand.
Stay adventurous, CCA.
The T-shirt design contest is a contest for students all across CCA to design a new Raven Nation T-shirt.
The winner will be chosen in a school-wide poll with all the designs.
If you win the contest, you'll get about $100 of merch with your logo that you designed on it.
The T-shirt designs are due by March 16th, so next Friday.
Hola amigo, happy Wednesday!
Hector saying happy Wednesday to you on a Friday? Not surprising. You know what else is not surprising? Saving an hour of daylight as we spring forward.